All right, what's going on, guys? Around day 75 of the journey, semen retention. And so I say around because I'm not tracking the days too much anymore. I'm kind of have an idea of where I'm at around, but I'm not trying to do better in counting days. Someone brought that to my attention the other day, and I figured it was good wisdom, Like if that helps you, then do it. Count days. But if it doesn't, if you obsess over it and you're stressing over it, like what day I'm on, or I'm going to be at this point at this day, comparing yourself to other people. He's on this day and he's glowing and everything's going well for him and he's synchronizing, and I'm on this day too and I'm not. What's going on? And then you stress out and then you relapse. And so you got to be honest, man. You got to find your own path. This thing is going to look a little bit different for everybody, a lot different for everybody. And so I think the centerpiece of this journey is to connect with your intuition and yourself, and connect with how this journey is going to look for you, and not what it looks like for somebody else. It's good to take suggestions from other people. It's good to see what's working for other people, but everything doesn't work for everybody, and you got to find what works for you. So I just wanted to put that out there. But in this video, man, I just want to talk about just kind of some of the struggles lately. And I read all the comments and stuff, and I've been, in the other communities I'm involved in, just a lot of guys going through it. A lot of guys just struggling with low energy and struggling with repressed emotions, or guilt and shame popping up, and a lot of regret, and just dopamine receptors coming back online or getting rewired, just that whole process, and it can be tough. It can be a roller coaster. It can be just an extreme valley. It can be ups and downs. It can look all different kinds of ways, and I've experienced a lot of the different wavelengths of this journey. And so right now I'm just it's been rough, like the last couple of days, last week or so. It's been rough, man. Like just having a lot of anger pop up, a lot of man, I've just to be honest, I haven't really been able to connect with people. It's been hard to connect with people. It's been hard to socialize. It's been hard to have other human interaction. I've been more drawn. I've been more led just to be by myself, and I feel more comfortable just by myself. And so, and I feel like I'm purging stuff, and I feel like, just a lot of lows, a lot of low energy, a lot of, just my mind bucking, what's going on, like it knows I'm not going to give it this thing anymore. This cheap, quick dopamine, this, in porn and, video games and, too much food and sugar and sweets and, relationships and all this kind of stuff, whatever your thing is, whatever your things are, whatever your vices are, whatever your traps are, And so it's bucking, it wants something, it wants some kind of cheap source of pleasure and fulfillment and stuff. And it's I don't know. It's for me, I've been doing this so long where I know that if I give in and cave in, that stuff, it's so fleeting. It's, I'll give in and I'll start, looking at porn again, and I'll start fapping again. And it's I don't know. It's I already know in my mind that it's not even, it's I want it, but I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? My mind is screaming for some kind of dopamine. My mind is screaming for some kind of excitement, some kind of thrill, some kind of something, you know what I'm saying? But on the other side, my mind also knows that if I do this, it's just going to perpetuate this valley that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? It's going to perpetuate this darkness, And so I know within myself now that the only way the other side of this is through it, The only way through the storm is through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard though, man. It really is. And I know a lot of you are experiencing the same thing with low energy and just anger popping up and shame and just all these lower emotions, and you know, and I know for me, it's I get really critical of people around me and really judgmental, and I'm really starting to see a lot of my flaws, you know what I'm saying? And it's so apparent to me. It's not, I can't hide from it anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so, and there's a mourning that I have to go through to accept that, you know what I'm saying? For so long I've been able to just hide from all this stuff and run from it, and I can't anymore, So there's a mourning that you have to go through to finally get that through. So it's tough, man. It's difficult. I know a lot of you are battling as well. And one thing I can say is, man, we got to go through this together. So I love when all you guys are commenting on these videos and like sharing your struggles and what you're going through. And man, some of you guys are young, bro. Like some of you guys 16, 17, 18, early 20s. Like, man, bro, I would have killed to know about this at that age. You know what I'm saying? Now, would I have listened? I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like we never know. All we know is what our path has looked like. You know what I'm saying? Like I might not even have listened at that age. But man, the fact that you guys are grasping SR at your age, like a young age, bro, that's such a blessing. That's such a gift. Like you have such an abundant life ahead of you. You have like a life of just glory ahead of you, bro. And so I'm 31, man. And so I've been struggling with PMO and with, dopamine addiction and drugs and alcohol. I've been struggling with that stuff for 20 years, man, just trying, like, knowing that something was wrong in my life, always having low energy, always just struggling, man. Like, I just felt like the things that are easy for other people just came so hard for me. And it took so much more effort for me to do just normal stuff because I was so drained all the time, man. And so I always was chasing stimulation. I was always chasing excitement. I never knew how to be still. I never knew how to, like, just be okay. You know what I'm saying? I always had to look forward to something. I always had to, like, know something external was coming so I could, be happy. Like, I was going to get something new or spend money on something, or I was going to get money, or, looking forward to like a porn session, or like looking forward to drugs, you know what I'm saying? Like looking forward to a good binge night or something, or just a night of drinking, a night of partying. And so nowadays, man, there's none of that. And sometimes it sucks just to sit there and be like, your brain just tickles you. It's just screaming for something, But anyways, man, like I just want to encourage like some of you younger guys, bro, like this. I know a lot of you guys are battling really hard, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, you haven't been through like the depths of this thing yet. Like, I'm not saying that you haven't gone through, like, I'm not saying it hasn't been bad for you, because I know it has. Like, it's been terrible, bro. I'm just saying that like it hasn't been like 20 years of it, you know what I'm saying? And so like, I know it's at some point, like it's easier for you to believe in your brains, like, oh, one more time, you know what I'm saying? Let me just do it again. Maybe there's nothing to this SR thing. Like, that's more believable, I feel like, for you guys. And so, we're in my journey. I just feel like I've done it so much that it's like, I don't know, it just lost its effect. Like, those thoughts are just really easy for me to cast down because I just did it for so long, bro. Like I burnt that path out, So yeah. And just, where all you guys are coming from. Like, I know a lot of my Indian brothers are watching me, and, a lot of you brothers from India watching this channel. And I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. Thank you for the amazing comments you guys leave. And just with your journeys and your struggles over in India and other countries too. But man, it's really cool how I get to be connected to y'all through this. And we can just kind of help each other along through this journey and share our struggles, and just know that there's all these guys going through the same thing. And we're not just going to go through the meat grinder of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not just going to go through this system that's already been set up for us, bro. And it's just going to keep us in this little prison cell. Like, all these men are waking up, bro. All you brothers, all you guys are waking up. And man, we're really pursuing our destinies, And so it's awesome, man. I'm grateful for you guys. And I love even when I'm going through something like I am now, like just going through a rough phase, like it helps me, because I don't know, man, like God has made it in my life to where like a lot of the people that like I would vent to before or talk with before, like a lot of those people have kind of moved away from my life somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like, and God's put me in a more isolated position. And so I just do these videos, and like, I have my wife, my daughter that I love, and I love to spend time with and talk with them, and they help me through this journey as well. But man, you guys help me a lot, and just making these videos helps me. And so, and I just feel destiny and purpose in it. And so I'm going to keep doing it. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like God just gets us alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be alone with ourselves for a little bit. Like, just think in the Bible, man. Like, if you've read the Bible, how many characters in the Bible God put out like in the wilderness for years, or like, you know what I'm saying? Just isolated in caves, King David going from like cave to cave in the wilderness before, like, he was already anointed as king, but he had to wait all those years before he actually became king. And so he had to go through this trial, this time in the wilderness, you know what I'm saying? And Jesus fasting in the wilderness, and all the time he spent alone in prayer, you know what I'm saying? There's a benefit to isolation. There's a benefit to a spiritual benefit to being alone with ourselves and facing what's going on in ourselves. So I know this video has been all over, man, but I love you guys. And I just appreciate all you guys for watching. And yeah, thank you for encouraging me in my journey. I hope I can be of encouragement to you and yours. And let's do this, man. Like, let's make this year the best year of our lives. Let's go through this darkness once and for all, so that the next years of our lives will be, man, blessed, abundant, and just really in our purpose as kings, as the men that God created us to be. So I love y'all, man. Keep following your path, keep doing your thing, and stay connected. All right, guys, love you.